What is the ways to impress a woman?
Sometimes it's the smallest thing that makes a lasting impression. A single smart comment or a couple of small gestures can really impress a woman, while an offensive remark or a display of carelessness can utterly doom your chances. A woman will decide relatively quickly whether or not you're date-worthy, and all the little things you do or don't do will help her make up her mind. With these realities in mind, we've put together this list of the top 10 simple ways to impress a woman. Nothing complicated here. Nothing time-consuming or exceptionally difficult. But this list of habits, comments and behaviors could make the difference between getting her number and getting a dirty look. 10. Look her in the eye. It can be tempting to look a beautiful woman up and down, and the more beautiful she is, the harder it is to concentrate on the conversation. Just remember, if she catches you staring at her chest when she is telling you how much her mom means to her, you'll look like a creep. 9. Be well-groomed. Scraggly facial hairstyles and even a hint of body odor will kill your chances with women. Women want their men to be well-groomed. They want them to look and smell good all the time. That doesn't mean you necessarily have to be clean-shaven, but any facial hair you do have should be well-maintained. Think about it, you judge them based on the way they look. Why wouldn't they do the same with you? 8. Help her with her coat. If you're trying to come up with simple ways to impress women, you might think about the kinds of things your grandfather used to do. Women love old-school displays of chivalry. Helping her put on her coat is a great example. It's a kind, courteous act that's not so common anymore. That's why it will help you stand out. It's also a good way to increase her comfort level with you, as it allows you to get close to her without getting too close. 7. Socialize with her friends. When deciding whether or not to ask a woman out on a date, you probably evaluate her personality and her looks, among other things like her sense of humor and her intelligence. Well, women do those things too, but they also think about our potential as partners. And one of the things that speaks to our potential is our ability to fit into her social network. Women are attracted to likable, social, charming men, the kind of guys their friends and families will love. So, engage in conversation with her friends even as you're working your magic on her. Impress them and you'll impress her. Just make sure it's clear that she's the one you're interested in. 6. Ignore your phone and nothing says, "You're not that important." Like taking a call from someone else or checking a text in the middle of a conversation. That's why ignoring your phone is one of our top 10 simple ways to impress women. The culture of texting has gotten way out of hand. Too many men think it's perfectly acceptable to take a phone call or fire off an email while you're on a date or in the middle of a conversation. Well, we have news for you, it's uncivil. When you are talking to a woman, let her see you silence your phone or turn it off completely. Show her she has your undivided attention. 5. Ask her questions. When you're getting to know a woman, you should do your best to make her comfortable. That means steering a conversation toward a subject she's comfortable talking about, like her. Just about every woman likes to talk about herself. It's a subject on which she has a lot of expertise, after all. Asking her questions about her past and her favorite things will allow her to open up and feel comfortable, while simultaneously showing her that you're interested in more than just her looks. 4. Open doors. Another entry on our list of the top 10 simple ways to impress women. Open the door for her. Opening the door for a woman is a classic gentlemanly gesture. The otherwise admirable push for gender equality has largely eliminated acts of chivalry like this one. Do your part to bring chivalry back by opening the door for her. 3. Compliment the way she looks. So here's the thing, you want to give her a compliment, but you want it to seem sincere. Thus, you need something a little more original than, "You have incredible eyes." Give this a shot. Compliment the way she looks in her outfit. Say something like, "You look great in the dress." It's a great way of telling her she looks hot without rerunning the same old compliment, and it also communicates that you're attracted to her in a way that cool jacket does not. 2. Ask for advice. Whether you're apartment hunting or trying to set your buddy up on a blind date, women are impressed when you ask them for advice. It shows her that you value other people's opinions, in particular, her opinion. Be careful not to come off as clueless here, though. You don't want to act like you know nothing. You also don't want to put her on the spot or make her feel uncomfortable. When asking for advice, get her perspective on a limited set of options. For example, does she think you should move into a townhouse or a loft? This kind of question allows her to easily express an opinion, and hopefully sparks a more extensive conversation. 1. Compliment her positivity. Telling a woman she gives off a happy vibe will make her feel good. That's the vibe most people want to give off all the time. It also allows you to then ask her about the things in her life that make her so happy, which will make her feel even better, positive feelings that she'll ultimately associate with talking to you. This kind of a comment centering on positivity is another one of our top 10 simple ways to impress women.